Peace and blessings, man. Happy Saturday. Man, I'm posting another video because, man, I seen something on Instagram and YouTube today. Man, they was talking about the dude, Charleston White, right? And they showed him, man, when he, I guess, was a youth on the stand, literally testifying about a murder that him and three other dudes committed. But he was the star witness. When I hear the star witness, I thought he was just joking around and playing when he say he'd tell on the motherfucker. But really, like, you could go on YouTube and look at it. Granted, dude, that's not really a good look. Granted, you always talking about F people. You know, I really think you really crossed the line when you disrespected, man, Gilly and his son, right? You know, I got an older brother, man, who lost his son, and right now in the day, he's still feeling it, right? For you to be disrespectful like that, man, and granted, you keep thinking, yeah, you know, people be threatening you and all that, and you thinking nobody won't get at you, Slim. Trust me, man, the way that this world is going on now, you'll have a person that don't mind crashing out, especially, man, when you know, disrespecting someone's loved one that passed away. Yeah, I get it. You know, these young rappers, you know, they disrespected dead, but that's a young rapper. You're a grown-ass man. You should know better than that, right? And one thing that I know that, you know, growing up, it was rules to, you know, being out in the streets. And one of the things that you never did, you never fuck with nobody's family, right? Now these days, it's not no rules amongst thieves, right? But when I literally seen that, man, just probably 2-3 minutes ago, I'm like, man, if this motherfucker, like, literally, yeah, I get it. You know, you doing all this for the views and everything like that, and the only thing you really caring about is getting rich and all that. But think about it in this note, man. You got a wife. You got a son. Yeah, you saying you're an entertainer and all that, but I think you go too far with a lot of stuff, right? You know, because clearly when somebody going through mourning and they lost their child, man, and then you would say fuck them and all this old other goofy stuff, bro. I don't know, man. You got balls to really do some shit like that, because if I lost any one of mine and I was in grief and I ran into you, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the consequences that I got to suffer from coming at you. Yeah, and I get it. You know, a lot of people don't pay him no attention and everything like that. But like, man, what Gilly said, man, you goofy as hell. When I say you goofy as hell, you still look like the goofy motherfucker that you are now when you was a kid, right? But literally go to YouTube. It's probably all over social media now that the man is just a rat for real. I thought he was just doing it to be bullshitting around, but this motherfucker is a rat, 100% rat, was on the stand, snitching on his co-defendants and stuff like that. And then, you know, the crazy part about that is, how is that, you know, these young people out here, just anybody who decide to commit murder, you honestly don't think that technology involved around now these days, that you know that they got cameras everywhere, right? So you go to a trash can now, you thinking you putting trash in a trash can, but technically it is a camera in the trash can, on the trash can. I can give you a prime example. When I owned a business on Nanny Helen Burroughs, somebody pointed it out to me right on the top of a lamppost, one of them high lampposts they used to have back in the day. Somebody pointed it out. It was a camera. And I did not believe it was a truly camera that was on top of the lamppost, right? And how I figured it out, and I knew about that. Somebody had told me about it, but I didn't really truly believe it. But the crazy part is, you know, these dudes, they commit these murders and stuff, and then when I look at the first 48 hours, the first thing they do, they look at your phone records. Were you in the area that the murder was committed, right? And this is how a lot of these dudes, man, they go out here and they want to be what they call savages or monsters. But yeah, you ain't a monster, you ain't a savage, because if anything that you do, you will most definitely want to know that you don't want to have to pay the consequences if you do it, because at the end of the day, them consequences are real. And I'm going to tell you this, at the end of the day, don't nobody want to be sitting in prison, because 20, 30 years, that shit takes forever to come around. Look at some of the people just coming home from doing all that time. I can speak for me that when I was in, bro, when you ran across anybody who did 15 years or more, When you talk to them, their mental was off, right? So at the end of the day, man, I'm warning you young guys, man, if you not built for the street life, keep your ass on the porch. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to jump off that porch, because I'm gonna tell you something. They always say be careful what you ask for, because what you ask for, it ain't what you might like, right? And it's nothing wrong with, man, you going out here trying to be the best person that you could possibly be. Because I'm pretty sure your mother, your father didn't raise you to be a killer, right? And whatever situations that occur, you should try to, man, at least try to, man, think about your future, right? Not be in the moment, because, man, that one time that you pull that trigger, and a lot of times when y'all pull that trigger, y'all just get to shooting and don't even look at, man, where you shooting at. Next thing you know, you hit an innocent baby or innocent old person or something like that. Like, what could you tell somebody's family? Like, I seen something last year that out there where I used to live at by Six Flags, at the gas station, the Exxon gas station, the Metro bus driver was going to get gas, and a young dude tried to carjack him. And then, man, come on, man, nobody car's worth losing their life. Anybody who got a car, man, listen this, bro. You run up to me, man, you try and carjack me, man, I might give you gas and some more shit. I might give you money for gas. Because at the end of the day, that's what I pay insurance for. But going back to the story about the Metro driver. So when the young dude killed the man, the young dude get locked up. He go to court. He go in front of the judge. And the mother asked the judge, is my son coming home today? The judge said, ma'am, your son killed another human being. Hear me again, another human being. Do you honestly think that he's coming home? Something got to be wrong with you to really think that your son, who you say he's a good little boy, yeah, he's probably a good little boy then, but at the end of the day, these mothers and these fathers always, they can swear to God that their kid didn't do this or their kid didn't do that. I'll always tell you, man, you can't never say, man, what your kid won't do. Because once they step out that door and they not in your sight, man, you be surprised the shit they do. And you be like, well, I know I didn't raise them that way. That's just like when you look at these school buses. The reason why they put cameras on the school bus, because some of these parents cannot believe that how their child was acting on a school bus. When somebody report their child, the first thing the mother want to do is cuss out the principal or cuss out the school bus driver. I'm like, look, come on, parents, we got to do better than that. Stop being your kid's friend. Be your parent. Don't stop, you don't want to hurt your child's feelings because of whatever reason. Look, man, granted, you ain't doing nothing but not hurting your child. I was raised that, man, you spare the rod, you spoil the child, right? At the end of the day, children have to know, man, for their actions are consequences, right? And if you start off at home, maybe your son or maybe your daughter won't be one of these young murderers out here, you know what I'm saying? You got to put that discipline and that structure in it, man. We got to do better as parents, right? I look at a lot of stuff that I see on social media, man, and really, I'm not doing this because I want to be famous or anything like that. I just seen a young lady, I don't know what state that she was in. She walked in a convenience store. I'm talking about literally with her birthday suit on. When I say her birthday suit, I mean that she was butt naked, walking in the store and wanted to buy something, right? And in the times that I grew up, walking outside in public is called decent exposure when you naked, right? She wasn't on no drugs or anything like that. I think that she just did that for likes and subscribes. And she wasn't on YouTube. She was on Facebook, right? Man, some of this stuff that people do, man, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all that, granted, some of that stuff is real creative, but come on, guys. You willing to sell your soul and look like a buffoon, a clown, just for a little bit of paper? Come on, man. That shit is crazy. You will never catch Mark Love doing no crazy stuff like that just for some likes or subscribers and all that. No, I don't want to do that. I would never, man, disrespect myself, the people around me, doing some old crazy stunts just because I want to be, I guess, a social media star and all that. Nope. I don't want that in my life. I'd rather for man to be a star in God's eye. To know that at the end of the day, if I lose my life today, I want to let God know that I was trying to be the best version of me. Because at the end of the day, when you get to a certain age, you want to try to live the best life you possibly can. Because at the end of the day, you never know. Someone always said to me, it ain't always the leaning tree that goes. Sometimes it could be healthy people that work out every day, eat right, go before the leaning tree, the person. So tell me what you think, man. Like and subscribe. Go to my YouTube channel, man. And I appreciate everything. Peace and blessings.